Hello. Yes. How you going, guys? Cool. So some of you might recognise me. Been on a few things recently. Tinder, Bumble, JSwipe. Does anyone know what JSwipe is?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us?
It's Jewish Tinder.
Yeah, Jewish Tinder. Oh, yeah. I'm not Jewish. I just like to know what I'm going to get at the end of the night. But yeah. Has anyone ever done anything really extreme to get laid before? Well, back in September, I ended up running a full 42k marathon to get laid. What happened is I met a younger guy whilst trekking the previous year, and he thought a fun fitness goal for us to do would be to set a new fitness goal. And that was for running a marathon, which was cool, but what wasn't cool is that I was the only one that ended up signing up, and it didn't work and I didn't get laid. But what no one tells you about is when you do sign up for a marathon, they keep sending you emails trying to assign you a pacer, which is meant to help you get a good time. Anyway, I kind of came up with my own strategy. I thought, nah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get there on the morning, look for the hottest guy I can find, and I'll just chase them all the way to the end. And you know what? It worked. I beat my time by miles. Can't help it if I've got a thing for black guys. But no, I haven't always been single. In fact, I was married. Yeah, got divorced a couple of years ago. Literally left the house with my cats, my clothes, and the Dyson. Which sucks. But no, it's, I'm doing well. I'm living my best life. I'm in my mid-30s and I'm mortgage-free. That's the bank's decision. They won't give me one. But, hey, mortgage-free. But I remember after we separated, I did what many other divorced middle-aged women do before me, and I decided to go to India and Nepal to find myself. And I did. Just turns out, without Tinder and alcohol, I'm pretty fucking dull. But as part of my trip, I trekked to Everest Base Camp. Yeah, it was good, but I made sure to do a few well, actually, my trip was probably a little less eat, pray, love, and a little more eat, pay, trudge than I'd have liked, yeah. But I did a couple of cultural things, like I went to the Tenzing Norgay Museum. Does anyone know who Tenzing Norgay is? Yeah. So he was the first Sherpa to climb Everest with Edmund Hillary. And it's funny because a lot of the locals there say that Tenzing Norgay was actually the first person to the summit. And you know what, he might have been. Just seems a little odd that if that's the case, a middle-aged white guy would have got the credit. But no, since I've been back in the dating scene. Yeah. I find it difficult though. I struggle a bit with my emotions. And I don't really have many. I thought I was starting to become a little more sensitive. Like the other week I was looking at something really, really sad. And I started to get that lump in the back of my throat. And it turns out it was just a dick. But but I took a bit of a knock to my confidence as well. There was one guy I was sleeping with for about 6 months. And he used to tell me that I was the best he'd ever had in bed. Which I thought was a massive compliment. Until I found out he was into necrophilia. I think I played that one a little too cold. But anyway, before I go, I'll leave you on this. Has anyone seen Tamagotchis are making a comeback? Anyone remember those? Yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know, there were these little electronic pets that you had to basically feed or clean or they died. And it was funny because it reminded me of an ex I had who was quite like a Tamagotchi. I went away for a week, came back, he was dead. It was a bit of a fuck up on my part, to be fair though. The poor guy was quadriplegic. It's it's funny how all the old games are coming back these days. Pokemon, for example. I used to play with the Pokemon cards when I was at school. We always used to argue over who was going to be like Pikachu or this Dragon Charizard character. And it's funny how times change, because I have to say now, as a woman in my mid-30s approaching my sexual prime, the only character I want to be is Squirtle. I'm going to leave you there. Thanks, guys.